Okay.
Stern. The water.
Eugene O'Neill, Long Day's Journey into Night.
You just told me some high spots in your memories. Want to hear mine? They're all connected with the sea. Here's one when I was on the square rigger, bound for Buenos Aires. Full moon in the trades, the old hooker driving 14 knots. I lay on the bowsprit facing the stern. The water foaming into spume under me. The masts with every sail white in the moonlight, towering high above me. I became drunk with the beauty and singing rhythm of it.
Oh my God.
And for a moment I lost myself, actually lost my life. I was set free. I dissolved in the sea, became white sail.
I dissolved into the sea. I became white sail.
And flying spray, became beauty and rhythm, became the ship and the moonlight and the high, dim-starred sky. I belonged without past or future, within peace and unity and a wild joy to something greater than my own life or the life of man, to life itself. To God, if you want to put it that way. And several other times in my life, when I was swimming far out or lying alone on a beach, I've had the same experience. Became the sun, hot sand, or green seaweed anchored to a rock, swaying in the tide. Like a saint's vision of beatitude. Like the veil of things as it seems drawn back by an unseen hand. For a second you see, and seeing the secret are the secret. For a second there's meaning. And then the hand lets the veil fall, and you're alone, lost in the fog again. It's a great mistake my being born a man. I would have been much more successful as a seagull or a fish. As it is, I'll always be a stranger who can never really feel at home. Who does not really want, is not really wanted, can never really belong, and who must always be a little in love with death.
Oh my God.
Yes, you've the makings of a poet in you, all right.
Oh my God, Eugene O'Neill. What's one of your experiences like that? I remember one time when my kids were younger, I had this dream where I was the planets and the stars and they were kids, and I separated them for a while, but they were back and they were small, and just the feeling of them around. I just became planets, the stars, the solar system, joy. Watching them, you wonder and being there. They're sacred. I don't know if I want to share them here, but the ones with my kids. Those are the most sacred ones. When I was younger, it's like when I would run like 13 miles and I just became the rhythm in this movement, and the will, the barrier, the feeling. Or when I played football, like just knowing like he's going to go between me and there's others, and there's no stopping. You just know it. But later with some women, their beauty, their experience, and sometimes intellectual moments where I just got something, and now through dance and performance and music and creative, and hopefully one day this, but